Hello, my beautiful Leo. Welcome to Wellness Beyond Intuition, my new YouTube channel here with Oliver. I am so happy that you're here. Going forward, this is a brand new beginning for all of us here. You and me together. I'm happy that you're here, and it's just wonderful that you can join me, and I hope that as we move through this journey together, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna play with intuition. We're gonna do some readings, and we're gonna see where you're at and how that story unfolds. Okay. And it is a general reading, I have to say that. And I also have to say, by the way, that you can also find me over Rumble. It's just an alternative to YouTube, and if you feel like you want to watch the videos over there instead, you can. But anyway, I am so happy that you're here. Yes, it is a general reading, so I invite you, you may have heard this before many times, that check out your moon and rising, your Venus, and I also like to say your Jupiter sign, the placement of that. And that's simply because Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion and all the good stuff in life. I picked up upon that. I can't take credit for it, but one of my favorite astrologers, Madeline Aslan, she works a lot with Jupiter signs, and I know that having worked with my Jupiter sign, it has really assisted me in my own life journey. So I invite you to check out that as well. I think you're going to see that it's going to provide you with more answers if you're looking for them. I also want to tell you that if you hear a word or a phrase that really resonate with you, then I think that we are pretty much on the right page. Okay, so take that to you. You know, it doesn't have to be everything that's being said. Remember, reading from millions of Leos is quite a task, you know, in one 10-minute video, right? So keep that in mind, right? But there are ways to get around that, because a lot of information will come in, and it's going to come in fast. It's going to come in as I'm talking. Sometimes it's going to be just stream of consciousness as I'm going through what it is that I have to share with you. And it's got, as I said, there are a lot of thoughts, there are a lot of ideas, there are a lot of images, there are a lot of sounds, there are a lot of feelings, there are a lot of sensations that are going to show up. And it's my job to navigate myself through that so I can convey that message to you. So that said, let's jump into the reading. And I did do a little meditation before I turned on the camera here and started talking to you. And the big word that came in and where I was really being brought was in a sense of knowledge. I saw a lot of books around you. Maybe you're starting to write a book. If you are, congratulations, you should. You have a story to tell. It's not always easy to start writing a book, but if you have something there that you want to really put down on paper, I encourage you to do so. This is the time to do it, the month of August. You know, get yourself organized and then figure out how to do it. If you don't know how to write a book, there are plenty of places where you can go and figure out how to get started, right? And sometimes what it takes is just sit down and write. Hey, they don't write themselves, do they? Or you can get somebody you can dictate to, and you know, you can get a ghostwriter if you like. You know, a lot of people use those. Sorry to say that, but they do. We think they're all like original, and people actually sat down and typed themselves, you know. But there are ghostwriters out there, and they're doing a good job. But it's their job to convey your message. But yeah, I'm going on a rant here. That's what I told you. It just sort of like downloads so fast. So, but you are in a space right now where we can also take the whole idea of knowledge and bring it back to career, money, and relationships, right? You know, like make your choices from a place of knowledge. And when I say from a place of knowledge, I mean really from a place of your life journey, what it is that you know to be truth, right? Because it is your truth. There's nobody else's truth. It's just your truth in the moment, and what it is that you believe in and where you're at. But use that to utilize it to create more of what it is that you want to experience in life. I really feel that this is what August has to give to you and what it is that you can do to move forward in life. Okay, but let's go into the cards. I am going to read the cards, and this month I'm using the Gilded Tarot. I find them incredibly beautiful. You have right off the back the Hierophant. A lot of learning coming in. This is about higher learning. The Hierophant can also mean partnership and marriage. But for now, because we're talking about, isn't it interesting? You know, we're talking about books, and we're talking about knowledge. We're talking about higher learning. You may be going back to school. You may be taking courses coming up. I can tell you, don't say no to any of these things, because you have the Lovers right next to you here, okay? And I can tell you, the Lovers right next to this. This is particular where you can actually, if you start writing a book or taking courses, using your knowledge, going back to school or taking a few programs online, maybe in person, this is where you could potentially meet your partner. If you don't already have one, you know, I'm not going to dispute that you already have a partner. But if you're looking to settle down with somebody, or if you're looking to bring somebody into your life, I really feel that's going to be the environment where you're going to find this person. And I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles right next to it. So the Queen of Pentacles definitely has something to offer you that can actually enhance your beauty. And we all know you're beautiful, right? Dear Leo, you are. So there is a sense of prosperity coming into your life, but it's going to come in the sense of rebirth, giving birth to something new, and to something that's long lasting. So I gotta tell you, you know, if you are looking for partnership and this particular person coming into your life, that's gonna be long lasting. It may not at first seem like that. It may seem like, to begin with, oh my God, it's just more of the old stuff. But I really feel that this is something that's gonna really be there for a long time in your life. I hate to say for the rest of your life, you know. I mean, that is so individual, right? What is the rest of our lives, right? It could be so different from everybody else. You get the Fool right next to that as we're going down the upside down pyramid here. And so you are being called to look at all of this from a childlike perspective, you know. The Fool is like a toddler, you know, who has no fear in life. They haven't been corrupted by society yet, so to speak. So they have all the opportunity to move into a place where they can actually act without fear and just go out and experience life and be happy that they did. Celebrate that, you know, like I love the Fool energy, because I don't necessarily feel that it has anything to do with being a fool. Yes, it could be perceived that way, but think about how free a toddler is, you know, like they don't, it's not complicated. It just is, you know, like, yeah, whatever is complicated could be because they may be impatient or whatever, you know, like it's one of those things, right? But take that energy, you know, like and know that, you know, there will be, there's an opportunity to grow and flourish, but there will also be certain situations where there are people or circumstances that will try to wake you up. Stay in the toddler energy just for a little longer, because I really feel that that's going to benefit you with everything that's showing up in your life as we're going through this, or as you're going through this. Well, I'm only with you right here, right now, you know, so you're going to be on your own in a moment or two. But yeah, take that and allow that to really resonate with you in a way. I really love that energy for you. I mean, like, we're looking at higher learning. We're looking at you actually potentially meeting your partner through higher learning. I really sense that this is going to be something long-term, long-lasting. And keep that childlike energy, you know, that is what makes you beautiful. You know, like, you do know how to play, and you do know how to be this incredible just person. I mean, I love my Leos in my life. They're always full of creativity and energy, and they bring so much to people's lives, and I know you do too. And you're being valued for it, even when it doesn't feel like it. You are being valued for it. You get the Devil energy right next to it. And of course, you know, that's temptation. You know, when we experience good stuff, we're getting tempted. We tend to overdo things, and we are tempted to move into places where people, for the most part, will perceive us as the devil. I don't necessarily think that you are the devil, but they will. But when we start doing things in a different way, and when we start being successful, people are gonna ask, "What are you doing?" You know, and they will perceive you, as I said, as the devil. Laugh it off. It's not their. It's not their life. It's yours. You get to create exactly what you want. You don't have to listen to them, right? Um, and as we move into the upside down pyramid, we're gonna end up right here at the heart space. And I'm just looking at what it is. It can either be what in your heart, what it is that's preventing you from experiencing, or what it is that will move you forward, or what it is that's just there to give you more good stuff of that. Here in this particular situation, I do get the Five of Cups. I want you to take worry out of the whole equation if you can, even though, and remember, when we carry things so deeply in our heart, it's because there's something from the past that's still lingering. And here I sense that it's safe for you to let go of that. If it has anything to do with worry and having been hurt in the past from previous relationships, you're not going to repeat it because you've learned from that. That's the whole idea also about knowledge. You've learned from it, okay? So I encourage you to move away from that energy. It's not going to haunt you down anymore. That is in the past, even though it feels very much in your heart. As long as you bring awareness to it, you can let it go, okay? Anyway, I'm going to stop right here. We're going to continue this story in September because I have a feeling we're going to build upon this story. I'm so happy again that you're here. If you like what you heard, then please like and subscribe to my channel. And also, as I said, the alert button so you know what's coming up. And I also want to let you know, well, first of all of that is below the video. You can find all the description of that below. But I also want to let you know that I do personal readings. I would love to talk to you in person. And I do that over at one2listen.com. I'm pretty much on there 24/7 because I do love to talk to you guys. And yes, that's where you can find me. You have a beautiful August. It's your birthday month. So happy birthday. I hope you get to celebrate the whole month, okay? So you take care now, dear Leo. Hopefully I'll see you back in September, okay? That you're gonna come back to my channel.